So one trade taken on NZD-CAD during New York session, which stopped me out for 0.25%. And two important lessons that I was reminded of here is that my revised plan adopts more of a day trading model. So timing is super important. Also that anything can happen. So you need to constantly consider all probable outcomes. Welcome back to the Daily Nugget. It's day 62 of 365. And today we'll be recapping my long position on NZD-CAD.
So the daily was bullish at these extreme lows after sweeping that liquidity, kind of established that run higher, which defined our external range liquidity. After retracing into discount, we then reversed and continued with that run higher. The 4 hour was looking really good. And then after that deeper pullback into internal range liquidity began showing signs of that shift in sentiment. We then corrected for a couple of days before a sweep lower. And an added confluence is that we retested this neckline, if consider that as your left and right shoulders, as we swept that low before displacing higher. And so, look, I don't really trade head and shoulders patterns, but it's just kind of hard to unsee them as well as a lot of other patterns after trading that way for a few years. So long entries were in line with the bullish range. We corrected into roughly the midpoint of that correction. And after a time-based liquidity sweep within the kill zone, we got a risk entry confirmation. And so, yeah, we were in the green nicely right up until we tested that true open of the day, as well as then swept these highs. From that point, we kind of just reversed very aggressively, and my stops at the time were at half risk. So that ended up just getting stopped out, which was, that reminder that anything can really happen. And truth be told, part of me was in disbelief that we reversed so aggressively, but I shouldn't have been, because anything can happen in the market. And so if I remained neutral and had no expectation, then I wouldn't have felt some type of way about taking the L. But we're human, so we move, and we're learning. So it's kind of just part of it. Now I mentioned something about